Module 2, Theories of Conflict. 1. Introduction to Conflict. Conflict theories attempt to explain why conflicts emerge in personal, organizational, and societal contexts, how conflicts develop, escalate, or de-escalate over time, the dynamics of power, interests, and relationships among conflicting parties. The primary purpose of understanding conflict theories is to equip practitioners with conceptual frameworks that guide effective intervention, negotiation, and mediation. 2. Classical conflict theories. Human needs theory. Proposed by John Burton, this theory suggests that conflicts arise from unmet basic human needs, such as security, recognition, autonomy, and cultural identity. Key principle: conflicts are often non-negotiable if fundamental needs are not acknowledged. Application: mediators focus on understanding and addressing underlying needs rather than superficial positions. Structural conflict theory. Developed in sociological and organizational studies, it posits that structural inequalities and systemic arrangements create conditions for conflict. Examples include resource allocation, hierarchical power structures, and institutionalized discrimination. Application: organizational leaders can reduce conflict by redesigning structures and policies to promote equity and fairness. Social exchange theory. Conflict arises when there is an imbalance in perceived costs and benefits in relationships. 3. Contemporary conflict theories. Interest-based relational theory, IBR, focuses on separating people from problems, emphasizing underlying interests rather than fixed positions, encourages collaboration, mutual respect, and joint problem-solving. Application: effective in organizational mediation and team conflict management. Thomas Kilmann Conflict Mode Instrument, TKI, identifies 5 conflict handling styles: competing, collaborating, compromising, avoiding, and accommodating. Each style is context-dependent, and understanding them helps parties select appropriate strategies for different situations. Application: enhances self-awareness and adaptive conflict management in workplace and interpersonal settings. Transformative conflict theory focuses on empowering individuals and recognizing human dignity during conflict. Shift is from merely solving a problem to transforming relationships and fostering long-term positive change. Application: highly effective in community disputes, restorative justice, and family mediation. Social identity theory explains intergroup conflicts based on group affiliation, identity, and perceived threat to one's group. People tend to favor in-group members and discriminate against out-group members, leading to tensions. Application: useful in managing workplace diversity, cross-cultural conflicts, and political disputes. 4. Conflict escalation and de-escalation theories. Understanding how conflicts intensify or de-escalate is crucial for intervention. Pondi's organizational conflict model conflict evolves through 5 stages: latent, perceived, felt, manifest, and conflict aftermath. Application: helps managers identify the stage of conflict and apply appropriate intervention techniques. Glasel's conflict escalation model describes 9 levels of escalation, from hardening and debate to threats, destruction, and intractable conflict. Application: provides a framework for de-escalating conflicts strategically before they become destructive. 5. Integrative approaches. Modern conflict resolution emphasizes combining theories to address the complexity of real-world disputes, using needs-based analysis to understand underlying motivations, applying structural and systemic insights to address organizational root causes, incorporating behavioral and relational theories to manage interpersonal dynamics, utilizing social identity awareness to prevent and resolve intergroup tension. This integrative approach ensures that mediators, negotiators, and leaders intervene holistically, addressing both symptoms and root causes. 6. Practical applications of Module 2. By understanding conflict theories, you will be able to diagnose the underlying causes of conflict rather than focusing on surface issues, predict potential escalation pathways, and prepare mitigation strategies. Apply theory informed interventions in organizational, interpersonal, and community contexts. Enhance mediation effectiveness by selecting approaches aligned with theoretical insights. Develop preventive strategies that reduce the likelihood of recurring conflicts.